is what it is, what we about to do. We ain't about to waste no time up in here. And so we about to watch G-Dragon, one of a kind. Can I get a zoom in, please? Cause your girl.
One time. Bam.
Thank you.
Black it out.
Oh, damn.
Oh, alright. Oh, you just being petty.
Petty. Quan G. Young. Born August 18, 1988. Also known by his stage name G-Dragon or simply GD. We don't say that over here. Is a
no. Get shot.
Yeah.
It's different.
Don't use that name over here, okay?
It's different.
Okay, my name G. Alright, bro. Don't do that. It's a game. Is a South Korean rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer, entrepreneur, and fashion designer. Come on. Known as the king of K-pop.
Okay.
G-Dragon made his official debut in 2006 as the leader of second generation K-pop boy group Big Bang.
Nice.
He made his solo debut in 2009. Okay. One of a Kind is the lead track of his first EP. Sorry, I graduated then. It was released in September of 2012. Upon release, the album was a commercial success in South Korea.
Hey.
It peaked atop the Gaon albums chart and on the Billboard's World Albums chart. The EP also entered the Billboard Billboard 200, peaking at number 161, making G-Dragon the first Korean soloist with a Korean language album to enter the chart.
Good for you.
Awesome. G-Dragon.
G-Dragon.
Not calling you GD. Not doing it.
You're in trouble out here in the streets.
Right.
These Chicago streets.
It's 09, yeah? It's 09?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Oh no, 2012.
12, sorry. Okay, thank you.
That's when this video came out.
Okay.
My bad. Can you restart it? My bad. I just had to make sure I was in the right place. In time.
In the right state of mind.
Don't mind me.
Just getting to come in.
Yep. Responsibilities.
Just for fun.
This is like a spoof video.
Yes, sir. One of a kind. Just my own.
Oh my god, he's cute. With the shoes.
With one dancer. Okay.
One of a kind. Just wanna know. 좀 비싼 몸이라. 내가 내 누나. 아이고 심심하구나. 내가 내 누나. 아자 나가서 아 죄송해요. 전화 통이면 달려가 해고 발발이 공발에 밥은 만난 너보다 좀 알려봐 난 얘네가 애교살거 나되니까 그게 나니까 몸을 했다면 난리나니까 유흥 만드니까 다 바꾸니까 그니까 이 실력이 거니까 Get back 이건 장난 아니야.
Whose children? Is these his children?
It's a cake 지금 장난 아니야.
They're so cute.
Oh.
Somebody messed up again.
Okay. The Fossey.
Right. Oh, that was cute.
I'm so here for it.
I like that they came in the outfit.
Gotta be very fashion designer for this whole video.
Yeah. Oh. That is great.
That's iconic.
Yes.
What song is it?
Oh,
Come on.
It's just missing that part. Yeah. But it's cute too. Very cute.
Just wanna know 좀 비싼 몸이라 내향 내 누나
Come on, Zox. I'm here for it.
내향 내 누나 하자마 가서 죄송해요 나 따라 해요 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 나 따라 해요
I wonder if those were his outfits.
That's what I'm saying. I think like if not the whole video,
Right.
the majority of it.
Like the closet, all the shoes.
Well, nothing else styled by him.
And it's fly.
Yeah.
Just wanna know 좀 비싼 몸이라
Word.
Dope.
Okay.
Yeah, for 2012, knowing that he's a fashion designer, you know what I'm saying, an artist and everything, expecting him to have a very big influence in that video, that was fire.
Yeah.
That was fire, I'm not gonna lie.
He had a good flow too. I don't know
Yes,
what he
his
was saying.
flow was dope.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Whatever it is, I believe you.
right. I don't even know what he said, but yes.
Whatever you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I liked the video a lot. I will say, I do prefer you without braids. And it has nothing to do with anything else. I just really just didn't care for the braids.
And they were yellow.
Well, his hair is yellow.
It is yellow?
Yeah, his hair was
they
yellow
were
throughout the
yellow.
whole video. So that's why I'm like, it's just the braids. Just the braids. Because actually when it was slicked back
Yeah,
and
it
it
was
was
fine.
yellow, I was, ooh, I liked that. I like
Yeah.
that because you're tan and it comes out very well.
knew
I
that
just,
was
I
yellow
loved
braids.
it. I loved your look. But prefer no braids. You can do whatever else you want because it looks much better with your hair out.
I
Damn, I
agree with
missed
that.
it.
But, huh?
Damn, I missed it. It's
Yeah,
probably when I was
literally
trying
the
to
whole
look for his
video.
children.
Yes.
Okay,
But yeah, I liked all the fashion.
Mm-hmm.
I will say some of my initial faces were like, but then I was like, okay, it's growing on me within seconds. So I just, culture shock. Just very much like,
Yeah.
you are
When
very
he came out with that, I thought it was yarn. It was still yellow.
on his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like. It was
I was
yellow.
like,
It's
Yeah,
still,
like
so
yellow.
it was his actual hair, it wasn't
No,
extensions?
it was
extensions.
extensions.
Okay, that's what I was
but it's
thinking.
still braids. Like I didn't like the braids.
Yeah, me neither.
I liked
I was-
him with it slicked down, or even with it out, like he had
His
it when he
own
was
hair.
doing the tennis racket to the clothes. And
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I liked his hair regardless.
added note for Miss Latitas now. He used to date Jenny from Blackpink.
Oh, look at you! Yeah, you cute. So I get it.
Makes
I get
sense.
it. But yeah, no, I liked it. I
Maybe a
liked
little
it.
power.
I would love to see what else he's done.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I
More
don't
teams,
know.
more teams.
Have
I like
I been
that,
around? Is this the first time we're listening to him? No,
I-
right?
For G Dragon himself, yes, we listened
Okay.
to Big Bang like once or twice.
Okay, cool. So more. I want more.
Yeah.
More.
All right.
We are listening to this video. I didn't even know they were on the list.
That's
Oh, is that with you? Okay.
Oh, perfect.
All right, 2 p.m.
Nice.
Make It. 2 p.m. is a 6-member South Korea boy group that debuted in 2008 under JYP Entertainment. Make It, Korean title. Oh,
Mhm.
Hey Ya Hey is the title track of the group's 7th Korean studio album. The album was released on June 28th, 2021. Since the members announced their enlistments and began the process, this is the first true 2 p.m. comeback in about 5 years. They released albums, but nothing else.
okay.
Ages 31 through 33.
All right.
Come on, season.
Grown. Paying these bills.
Our boy Ty from Vincenzo, who's been
Fucking it up.
Nutcase.
in the craziest of ways.
In the hottest of ways.
The hottest of craziest
Wait,
of homicidal ways.
the boss?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. That's who tastes yum.
Yes, boss.
That's tasty. Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay.
boss.
Okay, boss.
Okay, boss.
I was like, the
All
whole
right.
time.
The whole time.
The one who's been crazy,
Ah.
insane, hot, crazy. I don't get it, but yep, he's in this group. Mm-hmm.
He's in there.
So let's see how far they come from Heartbeat.
Right.
No.
Heartbeat beating for you. Okay, let's do it. They grown now. They
Yes,
grown.
you can tell.
Ooh.
Ground, that's fine.
As they got women in there.
Like, there she
Come
go.
on.
There she is. We started off with it.
Oh, I like that.
Damn, the whole
hell?
world ended. Wow. It just became the apocalypse? Okay.
Oh, y'all grown.
Is that Jenna?
Through the apocalypse. That's what it
I'm sorry, I was not ready to see it.
Yeah, that was a vibe. That was a flex. That was a flex. That whole scene was a flex.
Y'all see?
Yes, and he still looks scary. Oh.
Even with the glasses, like, we like, yeah, the first two scenes were flex.
Okay,
That was a flex.
all right, we in
Tenzo.
it. We in it. All right.
Takyo.
Back.
Gotcha.
It's Takyo?
Cassian?
I thought it was Cassian.
Someone said Takyo.
Takyo?
Takyo. Takyo. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I can pull up on this. I can choreograph in a group. Like the Casio video in a group.
Yeah.
From Inception.
I'm waiting on.
정신 못 차려 널 본 내 마음은 Coffee, shopping, driving LP, cooking, wine 괜찮아
He's like the Super Saiyan Goku.
Yeah.
Ah.
The season. Oh, yeah. Just put on the glasses.
Okay, footwork.
How tall is he? I'm like, you is big.
Yeah.
He is
Yeah.
big.
I appreciate this light camera work. Even the apocalypse, I gotta make it happen. What? Someone gave you what? I appreciate the lens moving. It looks nice. A little youthfulness.
Come on, season.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just cute. It was
Yes,
cute.
it's Taekyon.
Taekyon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Word. Okay. I appreciated what the visual of the video showed in the sense of like, you know, when I see you, the feeling is so strong that like I've got to say something, I got to make something happen. I can't just like let you slide by. Like even if it were the apocalypse, I couldn't just let you slide by. You know what I'm saying? It's destiny. It's purpose for us to be here.
That's what you do.
So, huh?
That's what you do.
100%. So I understand that theme. I understand that theme 100%. Shout outs to all the people in the video after seeing them in the heartbeat situation.
Yeah.
Shout outs to all the growth and progression. And for me, I really do feel like this song gives, with all the K-pop that's out now, the ATs, the BTS, the TXTs, the 17s, and all that, with all that's going on now and all the changes and all the like, it almost like it's a young man's game. This and like maybe two other groups we've seen in the entirety of Acquired Taste like give me a like mature K-pop feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I want to find like another like category name for it, like K-jazz or something. I don't know, something that's just like a little bit more
So you know what
settled and
reminds me of
seasoned.
This is how they're what they're doing right now is how I feel about newest.
Yeah.
Remember how I said before how newest they were just like, oh, they're bringing that like really like grown like been here, been doing this energy,
I think
even though
Newest is one of
they're
them,
still like
yeah.
in their 20s.
Right,
You know?
okay.
I feel like I want like yes, this,
Right.
this. I love this.
Right. So it seems like I'm not saying that current K-pop is not immature, but I feel like this is more of a like catered to the mature mindset, if that makes sense.
It's almost like when we saw BOA's Better, and we were just like,
Yes.
oh,
Comparing
like,
to
yes,
what we
comparing
saw
to
from
like
her.
your audience are like your audience is a little different. To where it's just like it's going to be for the people who've been in it for 20 some odd years.
Right.
It's for the second generation kids.
Right.
Which is
Who are in their 20s.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So it's like it's not saying it's like, oh well, you know, they're like K-pop, like majority of K-pop is immature, and then they're not, they're mature. It's just saying like their audience target is different, their sound is different. It's not going to be as like upbeat, happy, you know, like the pop. It's going to be
Right.
more like you said, more jazzy,
More grounded.
Yeah.
seasoned.
More
So it's like
R&B.
how, like how we
Smoother.
have we have
Slicker.
R&B, we have neo soul, we have pop. Like it's like one of those categories.
Yeah, so it's anything. I would say it's like what neo K-pop.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're older generation, they're now doing neo K-pop because they're still bringing in that like
K-pop soul.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
that.
K-soul.
K-soul.
Even a lot of our, like in comparison, like a lot of our R&B and stuff from back in the day when we were listening to it growing up in the 90s versus what the R&B sounds like today. At least what mainstream
We don't
R&B
have
sounds like
have
today.
R&B.
Yeah, that's
here
what
in America no more.
But there are artists who are classified as R&B, like
True.
Kiana Lede
And Jasmine Sullivan.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. Like it's you can tell. This is what they mean by immature and mature. It's not about like your mind isn't right for it, or you
Right.
can't take it in, or it's kiddish, or no, it's not about that. It's about the time difference in back in the day versus today's. Like you can tell who is new to the scene, who has like 5 to 7 years in the scene versus who has 20 years in the scene. So that's all it is. And obviously if you've watched other things that we have seen, we did watch BOA, like one of her earliest videos, and how she's the Britney of, you know, K-pop or whatever. And we did watch her newest, like one of her newer songs, and we could see how
She
much
grown.
time has been, like, you know,
She's
the
seasoned.
change. Yes, it's very seasoned. And
Oh,
this
that's
is
the one.
same thing.
It was kind of like a Janet-esque.
Yeah,
Yep.
Britney
Yeah.
Spears.
Yeah.
Very Britney Spears.
No,
Oh, you're talking about the newer video.
The newer video.
Yeah, the newer video was Janet,
the
yeah. I'm
Janet.
talking about the video
Yeah.
that blow dryer. That was the Britney. Yeah.
No, I'm
Yes.
talking about the new one
newest
was like
one, yes.
grown as Miss Jackson.
Yes. No, absolutely.
She was moving like she had like Madonna's confidence.
Yes.
Like, how
Yes.
cute.
It's so
I'm
good.
like,
I
alright.
downloaded that song real quick. Right after that.
Do it like every day.
Yeah, real quick. But yeah, so you can tell the difference, and I do love that this.
But for sure.
As far as for me, as far as maturity goes, like it wasn't very distracting.
Beyonce.
Like everything was cohesive to me, and it wasn't like I'm putting on a show for you. It was literally about the girl. Like all of them had their time with the girl, had their visions about the girl, had whatever it is, and I love the idea of even if it is the apocalypse, like I'm gonna come for you. Like I want to know your name. I want to. This is the only moment I have before I die. Of course, I'm gonna want to know you. What the hell? And I love that. I love that. They all looked sexy. It was great.
It was grown as hell.
Especially Taekyo when he's
Yes. Oh,
With
yeah.
the
on the
lower.
wall. With the
lower
lower.
teeth.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, you still look crazy. Huh?
Right. I'm just like, okay, so that crazy is just natural.
Right.
That's not for the role. You just nuts. I like it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I will say compared to like if we compared it to like K-pop, it would be underwhelming. It will,
Yes.
it will be
Yeah.
underwhelming.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
K-pop's-
if you went into this thinking of
This
yes.
is K-pop. It
Yeah.
will. They'd be like, what?
Because current K-pop, or
This is
what
boring.
we've been accustomed
It's very
to,
high energy.
It's very
Yeah.
high energy, very high energy, very colorful, very loud, very expressive.
That's why I think it's such a disservice that K-pop is generalized.
Yeah, it is.
Because people
It
say,
is.
"Oh, well, there's so much under K-pop," but it sucks that it's all just labeled K-pop just because they're Korean. But it's
Yeah.
just like
It's not,
no,
no.
because they have soul and like they have like a hoodie
Yeah.
who does soul
Yes.
And R&B.
Crush and
Yes.
and
J.
stuff like
Park
that.
and-
Yeah, and then they have hip hop, which is also Korean, but not just like K hip hop, but they other stuff like that. And they have like Sam Kim, and they have jazzy things.
Right,
and
with
they have
the
R&B.
brother and sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have rock,
jazz.
but it's all just like under K-pop
That
just because
sucks.
they're
It
Korean and it's
sucks.
popular and
Yeah.
it sucks.
That's
because we
stupid.
have soul, neo soul, R&B, neo R&B,
Alternative R&B.
alternative R&B,
Alternative hip hop.
trap, hip hop,
Yeah, everything.
mumble. Like we have all these categories, but
genres.
just because they're like, just because it's something that's like foreign, quote, to us, which is apparently the ruler of the music industry.
Yes.
They're just like,
Sadly.
it's all K-pop because they're Korean. It's just all K-pop.
And I will say this, just kind of like anything that goes through American Airways or American business plans, it's all going to be generalized until we can learn how to basically tax it, package it, and pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Then K-pop will be, now it's K-R&B, now it's K-Soul, because as K-pop continues, we can add that new genre, which adds whatever it adds. You know what I'm saying? So it's instead of it just being like, oh, there's a new artist, it's like, no, there's a new genre. So now there's a new clique of people. Now there's new memorabilia. Now there's new concerts. Now there's new needs. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they sell. You know what I'm saying? Because it's ultimately sales. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, that's just like when they were talking about what they were talking about as far as with the MTV awards and the music awards and stuff, and they were just like, why aren't you labeling these people as pop? Why did you create a whole category of K-pop? Because it is pop, it just happens to be in Korean. Why are you putting them in their own thing?
Right.
This isn't K-R&B. I mean, even though we said like K-R&B, but to let people know that we were doing particularly Korean R&B, but it's just
Right.
like when it comes to stuff like that, it's R&B at
Yes.
the end of the day.
Yes.
It just happens to be in Korean. It is hip hop at the end of the day.
Right.
It just happens to be in Korean.
Yeah. So this a U.S. thing because Miss T said it, posted it earlier.
How like there it's labeled like that,
yeah,
but abroad it's just all K-pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And I don't like that.
The industry
Well, thanks for the follow.
Wait, what y'all talking about?
as a whole has
Um,
this weird youth fetish.
Okay, we can. Are y'all good
Yeah.
on 2
Yeah.
p.m.?
Our good
Yeah.
on 2 p.m. Dope
Good
stuff.
on it.
Come on. Seasoned.
Yes.
Come back.
Yeah. Well, either way, we're hopping on that wave. Giving them their own genres and not just
Yes.
labeling it all K-pop.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright.
That
Yeah.
helps us choreographers as well.
In Korea, K-pop is just called idol music. Oh.
Ah.
Well, then that's the question. Would this 2 p.m. song called idol music? Because they are an idol boy group, and that's what they were when they came out
Interesting.
way back when. But now it seems,
I thought she said they were R&B. All right, can you scroll that up, somebody?
Yeah, she did say
They were considered R&B.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
considered R&B.
But abroad they just bunch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just said that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
now
but
they
she
would be,
asked,
so now I was asking
idol.
like what do they consider 2 p.m. now?
It's
Because
still
back
idol
then they were like idol music,
right.
but
Yeah,
so,
it's still considered idol music.
okay, it's still considered idol music. Well, I mean, even then
Interesting.
that still puts them in a box because
But
not every idol group sounds the same.
Exactly, but that's probably why it's if you're going to your favorite if you're looking for a Korean idol pop group or a Korean idol group, you're gonna go to idol music.
Mhm.
It's not necessarily saying that's the genre.
Oh,
of
she said
music.
she was referring to Crush and Hoodie. Like they consider
Oh,
them
they're
R&B.
Okay, got it. And
Okay,
so
cool.
2 p.m. is
idol.
Got it.
Idol. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
that sucks though.
That sucks though, yeah. Especially, I mean, I don't know what their entire album or whatever sounds like, but that song itself was like, it just seemed like R&B,
Right.
you know.
Mm.
No, DK is the shits. I love them. They give me all the information.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm here for 2 p.m. comeback. I'm
Ooh.
here for the adult steez, the the mature steez of it all.
I'm here for Oak Taekyon haunting my dreams.
Catch us next time. Give us more stuff. Let us know when they come out with some more stuff, or even like back in the day if it's bidding for you. Like send that too, because I want to see that too. I want to see the growth.
Right.
It's important.
Growth is important.
Yes.
It's the reason important.
We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.